Welcome students to our third quarter module Science 6, week 6 to 7. I am Mrs. Remedios A. Lauzon, your science teacher. Today, we are going to tackle about simple machines. Our learning competencies is to manipulate simple machines to describe their characteristics and uses. Do you agree with this? Science is around us. Yes, children, that's right. So let's investigate further. I know you are familiar with 4 picks, 1 word activity. Let us see if you still remember our lesson about different forms of energy. What can you see with the pictures? Can you guess the word? That's right, children. Sound or sound energy. How about the next set of pictures? I know you are familiar with it. Very good, children. That is light or light energy. We commonly use these materials every day. What is given off by each materials? You're really amazing, children. That's heat or heat energy. Here's another set of pictures. You're really great. That's electricity or electrical energy. Good job! Now that we have reviewed the forms of energy around us, let's further investigate what other kinds of science is around us. Isn't it exciting to investigate the world of science? Look at the picture. What can you see? What are they using to do their activity or work? That is right. They are called simple machines. Our lesson for today is about simple machines. Machines, powered by either engine or people, makes our work easier and faster. They are also used to transport, transfer energy, multiply speed, and change the direction of force. There are 2 classifications of machines. First, the simple machines. Simple tools that multiply the amount of force to make work easier. And the other one is compound or complex machines. Consists of multiple simple machines in one device. Example, bicycle and sewing machine. There are 6 kinds of simple machines. Let's investigate each. First, inclined plane, also known as a ramp, is a flat supporting surface tilted at an angle with one end higher than the other. Examples of inclined plane, we have the slide, the ramp, and PWD ramp. They are used in raising and lowering load. Second, we have the wedge. It is a double inclined plane that is sharpened to an end. Examples of wedge: knife, axe, scissor. It can be used to cut, lift, and hold an object. We have the wheel and axle, the assembly formed by 2 discs of different diameters mounted so that they can rotate together around the same axis. We have here some examples of wheel and axle. We have the paint roller, bicycle, and doorknob. It is used to increase the force exerted. Next, the screw. It is another modified inclined plane used to wrap a cylinder. Okay, some examples of screw. We have the wine opener, the screw, and the light bulb. It is used to secure an object in place by spinning or twisting the screw. Okay. We have the lever. It is composed of a straight or bent rigid bar that is free to turn in a part known as fulcrum. Some examples of lever. We have the broom, the spoon and fork, the wheelbarrow, and the seesaw. They are used to do work with the least amount of effort. There are 3 classes of lever. Number 1. Lever in which fulcrum is situated in between load and effort is called first-class lever. Example, pair of scissors, seesaw, and pliers. Number 2. Lever in which load is situated in between fulcrum and effort is called second-class lever. Example, we have nutcracker, wheelbarrow, and bottle opener. Number 3. Lever in which effort is situated in between the fulcrum and the load is called the third-class lever. Example, fishing rod, pair of tongs, and stapler. And the last kind of simple machine is the pulley. It is a modified wheel and axle, a shaft that is designed to support movement and change of direction of a cable or belt. Some examples of pulley, we have the flagpole and the well. They used to lift loads, apply forces, and transmit power. There are 3 types of pulley. Number 1, we have the fixed pulley. It is attached to something that doesn't move. Number 2, we have movable pulley. End of rope, fixed, and wheel is free to move. Number 3, we have the block and tackle. System of pulleys consisting of fixed and movable pulleys. Now that we have discussed the 6 kinds of simple machines, we can definitely say that science such as simple machines are around us. Let us repeat the simple machines that we have discussed. We have the pulley, lever, wheel and axle, wedge, inclined plane, and the screw. After our investigation in the world of science, let's find out if we learned something. Let's answer the following activities. For activity 1, look around the picture. Find examples for each kind of simple machine. What simple machines do you see? What simple machine is being used by man in the truck? That's right, he is using an inclined plane. How about the girl in the well? Yes, she is using a pulley. How about the man cutting the wood? Very good, he is using an axe, which is an example of wedge. Let's look at the 2 girls enjoying the seesaw. What kind of simple machines are they using? Very well said, children. Seesaw is an example of a lever. How about the boy pulling a cart? Is he using a simple machine? What kind? Amazing! That's wheel and axle. What do you think the man is doing on the lamppost? Great, children! He is using a screw. Good job, students! Let's go to the next activity. Activity number 2. Write the given simple machines inside the table. Make sure to put them in the column where it belongs. If you need more time to answer, just pause the video. Let us check your answer. Inclined plane. 1, we have the slide, and number 2, stair. Under the wedge, we have bolo and nail. Screw, we have plastic bottle cap and wine opener. Wheel and axle, we have the paint roller and the skateboard. Pulley, we have the zip line and block and tackle. And the last one, the lever, we have the baseball bat and pliers. Well done, children. Let's move on to the next activity. Activity 3. Read the following statements and choose the letter of the best answer. 1. Which of the following describes a wedge? A. It can pull up objects up and down. B. A ramp with one end higher than the other. C. A flat surface with one end higher than the other. Or D. It can cut, tear, or break something into 2 or more. Number 2. A seesaw is what kind of simple machine? A. Lever, B. Wedge, C. Screw, D. Inclined plane. Which of these is not an example of an inclined plane? A. Ladder, B. Wall, C. Stairs, or D. Skyway. Number 4. A simple machine that has a sharp edge and is usually used for cutting or splitting objects. A. Lever, B. Wedge, C. Inclined plane, or D. Screw. Number 5. Which is an example of someone using a simple machine to do work? A. A boy runs across a football field. B. A banker counts money. C. A mother pushes a stroller up a ramp into a building. Or D. A girl eats a sandwich. Let us check your answers. Number 1, D. Number 2, A. Number 3, B. 4, B. 5, C. Very good, children. For our last activity, let's create. Look around your home and look for simple machines that you use every day. Name at least 5 simple machines. Thank you for watching. See you next time.